Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Most of my readings are not date or time specific. Whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it's your message at that time. But it is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. As always, you may need to flip the energies around. I could be talking about you or your divine counterpart, especially if you're here as a cross-watcher. All right, let's see. We are now officially in Virgo season as of the upload of this reading. We have, in the next 2 days, Uranus will station retrograde in the sign of Taurus. So we're going to feel that one energetically, definitely, wherever you have Taurus in your natal chart. We also have Mercury is now in Gemini. No, Mercury's in Virgo, retrograding. He's in his run-up, in his pre-shadow phase for the retrograde, which will occur on September 9th. He'll turn around and in Libra and head back to Virgo. We have Mars in Gemini. That is what I meant to say. So very different energy when it comes to action taking, how we move through the world. Going to be a lot more up in the mental realm. Lots of a flurry of ideas and maybe some time, an opportunity to pick up some badly needed communication. You know, all the third house stuff. So that's what we've got for you. Here we go. Cosmic Journey. Ooh. I love this one. Okay. Card 43. 4 and 3 is 7. Spiritual number. Your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. Beautiful. 22, a master number, a sacred number. We don't reduce it. Say yes to your open door. So there's something guiding you through the cosmos. There's a door that's opening. Say yes to it. 21, polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Someone else got that too. But it's talking about, you know, if you want to see clearly, it's almost like sometimes you need to look at yourself first, get a feel for what's going on within yourself. Feels very Two of Swords, actually. That's the energy I'm getting from that card. But really nice energies coming through for you, Scorpio. So let's take a look at your connection. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by clicking subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share if you feel called to do so. That's how more Scorpios will find me. It's your way of paying it forward and saying thanks for the freebie. Oh my gosh. Okay, and if you're returning to the channel, you know I love you. I appreciate you. So here we go. Like I said, there might be some communication coming in here, Scorpio. Wow. But the challenge is that you've already dealt with a pretty painful ending, and I get the impression that the conversation may be a little challenging because of that. Underneath, we have the sun, so we are in consideration of our happiness when the sun shows up, but because it's in your unconscious awareness, it's just something you're processing in your downtime. Look at this. In the past, the devil. Definitely something very difficult. Could have been a lot of fear in the situation, or something karmic, negative karma maybe, that had a hold on you. You are in a position to find some information. You are looking for some clues. You are looking for the clarity. And there we go, closing out a cycle. So I do feel the conversation is possibly going to be about, you know, bringing you some closure, seeking some closure. This is Saturnian energy, as is this. So endings and new beginnings, but we can't kind of step onto the new part of the path if we haven't closed the door on the past. There, something is coming in. Some truth is being shown to you. Excuse me. We've got more Aries, Mars energy in this tower. That's in the hidden energies. Here's justice in your hopes and or fears. And 3 of Swords is the opportunity going forward. So we'll see if the Three of Swords is sort of getting resolved. I absolutely feel the pain already exists and has been sort of visited upon you in a most unpleasant way. It's almost as if it was a karmic experience. So for some of you here, this could be about a karmic partner. Let's look at the Eight of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Yes. Wow. Karma. Look at this. All the same cards are coming out. Wheel of Fortune with the Tower and the World. So what this is telling me is, let me make sure I've got a handle on it. Oh, and I'm hearing some thunder come in. So if you hear that, this is actually should be sideways. It's what's crossing you, but it's hard to see when I do that. I feel like it was fate. That tower came in because there was something that was unsustainable. And you do need to talk it out so you can get some closure. Now, some of you may say, well, I don't need to say anything. Everything that's been, that needed to be said was said. I don't need any closure. I found my own closure. This just may not be your reading. So I am talking to those people who are sitting there going, yep, I definitely need some, clarity around it. There are things that were left unsaid that I don't understand, and I definitely want to talk about it because it's kind of holding me hostage here, and I'm really all about the happiness. So for those of you who say, yes, that is me, then this is your reading. So let's look at the Sun. Good news is, in the near future, you will get that closure. Yeah, wow. I kind of feel you're holding on for dear life here. There's something you still are holding out hope for. You're trying to keep hope alive, keep faith alive. The star is coming in as part of this, your lighthouse guides you home to the stars energy. It's almost like it's your guiding light. I do feel like there's something you haven't either been able to or ready to or willing to release. You're holding on very hard here to something that might have escaped your grasp. And I kind of feel you think it's your happiness went running out the door. That's just how it's kind of coming through. And you're kind of keeping hope alive. That's why you want to have this communication. I see it as an opportunity to get closure. You may see it as something different. So let me get to that world when I get to it. We'll see what it holds for you. The Devil in the Past. Yes, look, that's it. It came to an end. You waited probably for some good news, maybe for some kind of reconciliation. I don't think you got it. I don't think you got it. Because if you did, you wouldn't be sitting here wanting a conversation. Like a what the hell happened here kind of conversation. Page of Swords. Page of Swords is the spire detective of the tarot, right? Always seeking information, maybe seeking some clarity. Exactly. This is what I was talking about. I think you see it one way. I'm seeing it like more about your closure. I think you're torn. Like you're torn here. Your heart is wide open, Scorpio. There you are. If you're here, it's a Scorpio for sure. But this is definitely about a soul bond, a soul connection. I don't think you're ready to give it up. To let go of it is what I mean with this Four of Pentacles. You're still holding out hope that your happiness hasn't run away, hasn't eluded you. I think you're torn. I think you're torn. And you're very much wanting that information. You're wanting to kind of ferret out what the truth of the situation is. You might be getting it right here. So let's look at the world in the near future. Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords. Well, as as this cycle closes out, it gives you an opportunity for a new beginning. Right? All the divine gift of inspired passion to run forward in a new direction, to be motivated, to feel excited. But I get the impression you're going to be stuck. I do feel with this Queen of Pentacles, you've got to give yourself some self-care, some time to kind of process everything, to get the ground back beneath your feet, to feel a little bit more settled in your skin. The Queen of Pentacles is kind of coming in to support you because of all the second guessing, the self-doubts here that I'm seeing in the future for you with the Eight of Swords, because there's this new beginning. You're closing a cycle, and I feel as if you're not ready. You may not be ready. So let's see what Spirit has for you with the Ace of Swords. The Moon. Yeah, scared of new beginnings. But on some level, Spirit's telling you that once you decide what you want, the Two of Wands is about choosing the path. And before you choose it, you got to kind of know what you want. And you may fear a new beginning because it feels to me like you're afraid you're losing something that brought you so close to the happiness you were seeking. And I feel as if something got really derailed here. You were holding out hope that there could be some form of reconciliation. I think you're looking for information, but you're not sure you really want to hear the truth. And the truth is, yeah, it's scary to move in a new direction, but I feel like that's what you're being guided to do. The Tower. I hear like a thunderstorm coming, and I'm trying to get this reading in before I lose my internet. I do feel like there's something that has to be worked through. What's hidden from you is truly hidden. There's something here, some kind of secrecy, or I don't think you're picking up on it intuitively. I really don't. I think it's kind of escaping your attention. But the Tower came down because there was something that needed work. There was something that was unsustainable. A lot of defensive energy here, resistance, tension. I do feel as if there was some kind of difference between the way the two of you looked at this situation, and you didn't see eye to eye. And I have a feeling that's why the Tower came in, because that's what I've got now. But it was kind of fate. I do feel it was that Wheel of Fortune. It's like divine timing. The timing was off. And it needed more time for the two of you to work things through. But I feel that your person sort of resisted and maybe hasn't been forthcoming with something that's either hidden, either something that they're hiding, or some kind of secret, or something that hasn't been made visible to you. Justice in your hopes and or fears. There's the Page of Swords again, right? I feel like you're a little afraid of what you might learn. Oh, whatever it is. I kind of feel like you're planting some seeds of intention here. That on some level you want to be able to overcome everything that happened. That would be a hope. Your fear is also that you might learn that it's going to, it's being put on a back burner. It's taking too long. It will take too long. There's no balance. There's no level playing field here. It's like somebody puts up a block and you don't have a say. And that's kind of how it looks to me. Is that, you wanted to move forward. You were getting close to feeling like you were on the road to happiness in this connection. And then it comes to a screeching halt for whatever reason. Either there was some kind of avoidance or deception or perceived betrayal maybe, but it wasn't sustainable. it's very possible this person just was too resistant, too defensive, just not ready to really put in the effort that it would take. 8 of Pentacles. So there's this imbalance that you're dealing with. You want the balance, you want the harmony. That would be your hope. And you're planting the seeds of intention that the two of you can overcome it. But I think you're a little bit afraid of what you might learn if you have that conversation. Yeah, what might you learn? So let's look at the 3 of Swords. It's coming in any second, guys. Yeah, I definitely feel like you may kind of keep the love alive, but it seems to me like you'll still be nursing some wounds, finding yourself on your own. This is pre-Empress energy. We have the Empress and that 9 of Pentacles, but in the 9 of Pentacles, you're more on your own. You're more independent. You may have to walk the path alone for a little while. So the 3 of Swords, unfortunately, is not kind of coming in reversed. I'm seeing that there's some residual heartache at that point that you have to separate from your twin, perhaps. Please know, separation is an illusion. You're not really separate. Your connection exists beyond time and space, but that doesn't always help when you want to be in front of the person so you can work it through. I feel like there may be some closure coming in that you're not quite ready to deal with. So what I want to do is take a look at it from your person's perspective. Maybe that'll give us some clues as to why you're still holding on here. We'll see how they show up. We'll look at how they view the situation. We'll see how they feel about you. We'll see what their intentions are toward you. We'll get another card of advice from Spirit of the Universe, and we'll close out with some Oracle. So the link to that is below. But let me tell you the astrology that showed up. If your astrology doesn't show up, if your own signs or their signs don't show up, that doesn't mean it's not your reading. I just like to tell people so that it's like a little extra added confirmation, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune is actually a card of Jupiter, Sagittarian energy. We have Aries in the Tower, Aquarius and Capricorn in the World. That came out twice. The Sun is Leo, the Star is Aquarius, the Devil is Capricorn. Queen of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Moon is Pisces. I think I said the Tower came out twice. The High Priestess is Pisces. Justice is Libra. Strength card is Leo. Empress is Taurus and Libra. That's a card of Venus. And a little bit of Virgo here in the 9 of Pentacles. So, yeah, it feels like you're looking for some clarity. There is an open door coming here for you. You're being advised to say yes to it. So I like that for you, Scorpio, but it just depends on whether or not you can push past the fear of letting go of something that you had put a lot of energy toward. So let's see what comes through with your person on the other side. The link's below. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.